So if you're interested in staying at my apartment, I need you to join my Discord and let it be known. And also another rule, you cannot be a passport bro. Okay? No passport bros. So you have to be a non-passport bro. You have to all my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats, all my niggas turn shooters.
Listen, y'all, Skylar Derouen flees Brazil, but this is what they alleging out here. I don't know. It's all allegedly. Is he frauding, subleasing his apartment? He's saying that it's supposed to be he paid his rent up till 2026 November. I understand that. That's very, very possible. So I can understand that to be probably true. But is this an apartment? Is this a condo? And is the landlords okay with these types of actions? But the realest thing is he don't want no passport bros. This man has banned passport bros. Not only did he skedaddle, happy feet, these are happy feet to the airport back in Texas. Is it in, let me talk slowly for the people in the back of the room. Does this have anything to do with Floyd Wallace and his arrest in Brazil for some PDF charges as well as some other charges? We don't know what's going on. I see a lot of people online caping and say who's doing what and who's not doing what. I don't know who's doing what, but what I do know is that the Brazilian policians will get down to the bottom of that.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I heard some people out there was on some bullshit. Salute to everybody that's watching. Welcome to On Go. Let's get into what Skylar was talking about so we can hear exactly maybe why he fled from Brazil or maybe not. I don't know. Your guess is better than mine.
I have left Rio and I'm never returning. All right, with everything that's going on with this passport bro stuff, I decided to skedaddle. All right, so I let Don Banks know. I said, hey, man, you got the keys to the city. It's all yours now. All right, so I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. So I self-deported. I self-ran myself out of Rio after this news that happened with the passport bros. I decided and I said, it's too much stress. You guys know I'm retired. I'm an old dog. So you know what? I'm here in Texas right now. Me and my mom actually just.
Because you old now. It's too much stress. It's pretty convenient, the timing of when you're choosing to do all of this. This is just a question, man. Why weren't a lot of these brothers speaking like this 3 weeks ago? Remember Jay-Z's song? It was all good just a week ago. Are we dealing with that? Are we dealing with that?
And we're going to close out before the end of the year. That way I can get me a discount on the house. So I'm done. All right. Now I will be doing a video on Phantasm about this whole situation and what people are telling me that's on the ground. All right. So you don't want to miss that. If you're a Phantasm guy, that's going to be uploaded today. But I do have some announcements that I want to make. And I need you guys to help me. Okay? I need your help. My rent payment, I paid up my rent in Ipanema up until November of 2026. So my apartment right by the beach is going to be completely empty. All right. So I'm going to need somebody as a caretaker to stay at my apartment. Okay. But I do have some rules. Let me just describe the apartment. That way you guys can kind of understand. And if you're interested in staying in my apartment, you got to sign up to my Discord. Link is in the description box, by the way. That's how you're going to get my attention, because I'm going to try to figure out who is legit and who ain't legit. Okay.
You got to sign up to his Discord. It's always a catch-22. It's always a catch with these guys. It's always a catch. It's never just they doing something. Just watch for the, where's the, you ever seen that commercial where the guy was like, with the money, and it was like on a fishing rod. And he's like, come on. It was an old man. Yo, they like that old man in that commercial. That what it was like an insurance commercial. They was trying to get your tax money or some bullshit.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Keep it.
Legit. Okay. So apartment is 2-bedroom. It's right by the beach. Modernized, fully funded, fully furnished. 2-bed, 2-bath.
Man can't even speak straight.
You can walk to the
Passport,
gym. You can
furniture.
walk to get a haircut. I could put you on to the guy that does haircuts. You can walk to the beach, all the fancy restaurants. So if you do have a date, right, you can just walk. You don't have to take an Uber. It's a very great location. Okay.
Yeah, it's so great that your ass don't want to be there. You done skedaddled happy feeted their ass up out of there. But it's so great that you don't want to be there. Why you don't want to be there, man? What happened? How, Sway? How, Sway?
Man, 24-hour door guy. The floors are not too high, so you don't have to worry about going up crazy amounts of floors. You got an elevator, all that good stuff. And you got my PlayStation 5. And I just bought a damn new Tempur-Pedic mattress and 2 memory foam pillows.
Oh now, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
What? Yeah, PlayStation 5. Look at the type of people who he's obviously pitching this thing to. What kind of people? If you got an apartment that's here, women could get it, men could get it, anybody who's going to be there, right? You said you want somebody to be a caretaker and you've paid up your rent till a certain time. So do you want a person to pay you to stay there? Why is that not being specified? Do a person have to pay you to stay there, or can a person stay there? What's the grift here? Because there's a grift. Let's see what the hell's going on. Let's just figure it out. You know what I mean?
Only requirement. And I just bought a damn new Tempur-Pedic mattress and 2 memory foam pillows. Now, this is my only requirement for my spot. And also every Thursday, the maid comes every Thursday at 10 o'clock.
Maid is cool.
You are not allowed to sleep in my bed. That's the only requirement that I have. I have a real phobia about other people sleeping in my bed. So you're gonna have to sleep on the couch. Okay,
If this video that he's doing right now, this video is titled "I Left Rio and Never Returning, Here's Why." He's saying this apartment, he wants somebody to be a caretaker. We don't know if somebody's paying the rent or what are we going to do, right? Did you just say you're chalking up the money? What are you doing? You could get some kind of refund maybe from the owners who you've rented and paid your rent up for, to maybe say, you know what, I'll take a discount off some of the money. You don't got to give me maybe all. You never know. You maybe could figure out something like that. I don't know how it goes, especially from course between country to country. That might be difficult. But you've titled this video, "I Left Rio, Brazil, and I'm never returning." So why do you care who's sleeping in the bed? What type of weird shit is that? That is.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
You got to give these guys rope. You just got to give these guys the rope. Here, Skylar. Here. Hope you got a parachute. Here. Free fall. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the couch is completely clean. I'm gonna hire them to shampoo it for you guys, because whatever.
What?
And
you're gonna make sure the couch is completely clean and they're gonna shampoo it. You would even say, I'll put a new couch in there. When you get there, I'll send for a new couch to go there. You know what I'm saying? A couch only costs, come on, bro. People is buying couches off Temu right now. Come on, it's a couch. They got one couch that you see online. You just and it just busts open. We all seen the damn couch. You gonna clean off the couch? You got some dirty couch that you done been laid up on with kind of allegedly a kind of women and men's was in there on that bed with you. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. So what they saying, bruh? Allegedly possibility, and I'm not a bully. I'm just saying, I'm just a journalist. So, anything that I'm saying, I'm just saying what's in the streets, YouTube streets. allegedly he on the run because some Brazilian man, allegedly, y'all, this allegedly, because I don't know this to be facts, man. You got to prove these things. They got to prove these types of stuff to me. Feel me? You got to prove this to me. But allegedly, allegedly a Brazilian nigga was putting a soccer shoe off in his ass. I don't know, allegedly, pausation. I'm going to pause it. Pausation. Allegedly. We going to get into the story later that allegedly, y'all. So don't, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. It's allegedly, bro. I don't know that to be facts. But allegedly, some Brazilian, you know what I mean, with a soccer sneaker, I don't know what happened, bro. So if you could speak to that point, allegedly, I think that'd be, you know what I mean? That's all alleged, though, man. You know, we joking and we just roasting, and I'm just joking. I'm a comedian. Just letting y'all know I'm a comedian. So don't take it, you know what I mean? Hey, just a comedian, y'all.
You can sleep on the couch, but you will not sleep in any of the beds because, like I said, I have a phobia about ninjas sleeping in my beds. Okay?
Any of the beds. So that means in this place is multiple beds. So there's a couple of bedrooms, obviously. I think he said it's a 2-bedroom. So you got 2 beds in here. But you want a person to come in this room, come to the apartment, not sleep in any of the beds. And who do you trust? You're giving this out to a random person, right? Who do you trust that's really not going to be there? And if you're not there, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You trust people enough that they're not going to go sleep in a bed when they're in this house by themselves. You're not returning ever because that's what you've titled this video, right? You're all the way in America, in Texas, back in your mother's house or whatever the case may be, and you are right. So why wouldn't someone do that? You coming in drunk with some shorties and she says she don't want to be on the couch and she want to be in that bed. You think somebody cares what your ass was saying about? No, sir. Nobody cares about that. So it just seems like a far-fetched thing, and it just seems like an unreasonable ask of what he's asking for, and it's multiple beds. So why do you feel this way if you're not returning? Just ask yourself this question. Put it in the comment section, like my nigga China say or something. Get in the comments and let me know what the hell's going on.
So if you're interested in staying at my apartment, I need you to join my Discord and let it be known. And also another rule, you cannot be a passport bro. Okay? No passport bros. So you have to be a non-passport bro. You have to, we're going to have a little interview process.
So you got to be a non-passport bro. So what you mean as far as a passport bro, that's a person that's on the internet? Because now this whole mindset, right, has traveled past YouTube, and now anybody can call themselves a passport bro now, right? So now imagine a person just say, no, I'm not a passport bro, but that's what they do. They travel just like you. And why are you mad at a person that's traveling? And what's so bad about doing what you've been doing? Running around in countries, being with women. Look at all your channels. Look at all your posts. This is the things that you pushing. This is what you soliciting to people. This lifestyle, you soliciting for cash apps, donations, for funds, for PayPals, and for everything like that. This is what a lot of you characters been doing for a lot of years. But now you're going to say that whatever you doing right here is not good enough for a passport, bro. Now that right there.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
You know why some bullshit? Because, yeah, it shouldn't be. Because ain't nothing good for you, passport, bro, niggas. Because I think that y'all running from reality and y'all got to go fly to a country because you ain't getting no women and you think that women are different around the world. Maybe a woman treats an American guy different or a person from foreign countries because they might see you as an out to maybe get to your country. Maybe we get that. But let that woman get mad. I don't care where around the world. Let her get heated to a point. She'd be just like Angela Bassett in the movie and it'd be some smoke and some fire behind her as she's leaving. So let's be realistic now. So what y'all selling is a false reality to these young people. That's what y'all doing. And you yourself don't even believe in it. You yourself. Now a passport, bro. Yo, bro. You guys is funny. Funny, bro.
Have to be in Brazil for the culture only. And women are just a byproduct of whatever happens, okay? You cannot be on any of the 304 websites.
So the person you want to come and stay at your place, you want them to be better than your ass, Skylar. They got to be in the country, Brazil or whatever country, for the culture, and then the women are a byproduct of it, right? But y'all all out in these countries trying to get women. All y'all doing is soliciting some sexual experience and all of that. And you could get women, and this type and that type for a couple of dollars. Me get you a long time. That's what y'all selling to these people. Let's be honest with each other. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. J. Rollo, these niggas out there for the culture? Hell no. Floyd, them niggas out there for the culture? Hell no. Auston Holleman, he out there for the culture? Hell no. The only thing Austen have over these guys, I'm going to tell you the truth, is Austin's young, son. I think he's still like 26, if I'm not mistaken, bro. That's the craziest thing every time I look at Auston Holleman. I swear, son, is that he's been at this for so long, and some years, that you would think that Austin's older. But you know what I mean? When Austen was coming up, he was younger. And you expect a younger guy that's 21, 20, and all this type of stuff to be on type of actions like that. But a lot of these guys are older guys, man. They're up in their 30s, they're in their 40s, and they're trying to act like this. He's talking about he retired now. He's an old dog. But you only retiring now 2 days now since Floyd has been arrested. So what do you have to hide? And Floyd is snitching. And I tell Floyd, snitch on y'all niggas, whoever's involved. I don't know who it is. I'm not saying you particular, bro, but whoever's involved, snitch on y'all. This ain't no street shit. I don't want y'all to mingle up weird shit with street stuff. It's a separation, okay? Anybody that's from the streets, if they see a person that's weird get arrested, and then he exposes, or he get caught being weird, and he exposes other people being weird, I think we will be happy with that person exposing other weirdos, because this is the things that people try so hard to hide, and this is the things that we try so hard to discover and find in some of you people. Straight up. And when I say you people, I'm speaking directly to Floyd. I'm not saying you specifically when I'm saying that. Because I think that certain things have to be proven when we saying it and when we alleging it about a certain person. I'm gonna make a joke, say a soccer nigga ran off in your ass with a soccer sneaker with the cleats in your ass, Skylar, allegedly. But I'm joking. I got jokes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stamp that like that's facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And I don't know if you're black, but you seem like a black person. You know what I'm saying? So I also don't want to do that to people in general, but I also don't want to do that to my own people. So I'm saying, so I get that. So I'm just running a joke. So I get that, right? But come on now. Come on, Skylar. Why now? Why now? Why y'all going against it now? Why y'all got something to say against it now? Why y'all saying that any parts of it is not good now? Because y'all are covering y'all asses. Pause. This is what y'all doing. Pausation of that. Pause it. But this is what y'all doing. Y'all trying to cover y'all trails. This is what I think allegedly in my own light. That's why I think Floyd should expose anybody, just like that Brazilian government wants him to expose. They want him to expose who? Not just the local people, because they're going to get the people who help translate and all that stuff, because he was all the way up in the northern part of Brazil, and he ain't speaking no Portuguese, Floyd. We get that part. So they're going to figure that part out. But what they really want to figure is which foreigners were you mingling with? Which foreigners were you bringing people? Which foreigners were you connecting with? Which foreigners was you getting a dollar, a shilling, a coin, or whatever they call it, a rupee, or whatever they call a Brazilian dollar, a tuto or toto, or whatever they call it? So when we look at it much deeper, bro, I don't know what you got to hide, Skylar. But I damn still know that you is on.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Let's get back to it. Make sure y'all all are dropping likes, subscribe to the channel, and get in the comments. I want y'all to put the notification bells onto all to make sure that you notify when I'm dropping new content. YouTube has knocked off all my notifications ever since the Diddy trial. I haven't been live like that. If you go on my channel, I haven't been doing videos like that. I took time for family, for myself, because I gave a lot to that trial. You know what I mean? Just being there every day, on time, early, and all of that. But at the end of the day, I need y'all to hit unsubscribe, subscribe back to Uta Ongo, OOTAONGO, and make sure that you're notified when I'm dropping new content. Let's get back to it.
It's either. All right. It's a pro-free environment. Okay. No passport. You can't be a passport, bro. And you can't sleep in my bed. You got to sleep on the couch. Those are my requirements. Also, you're going to get access to my Fernando phone.
Oh,
okay. Now, this is the
God.
Fernando phone. If you guys don't know what the Fernando phone is, basically this phone is preloaded with WhatsApp, with all of my baddies. I'm giving it to you. It's going to be on the dinner table. Okay? What's that?
And you're giving them a phone with all your baddies. It's going to be on the dinner table. That shit sounded weird as hell that it's going to be on the dinner table. I don't know if you think like me. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm whatever you want to call me. Call me what you want. I don't care. I don't really care. What if your phone was involved in something that's negative and you handing this phone over to people, which is about to get them? Because we don't know what he's doing with the phone. So we're going to start speculating before he even starts speaking. I come from the hood. I'm not proud of it, but I am in ways because I am who I am. You got to be proud of who you are and where you come from. Okay. Some shit we be like, come on, bro. This shit just don't make sense. So I get that part. That's the parts that we're not proud of. Right. So we get the parts. I come from a place where people are jugging, jostling, hustling, right? A guy may get locked up or a guy may go out of town somewhere. He say, yo, I got a phone. But yo, remember me? He got all the people that come in purchase on this phone. He'll give you the phone. Yo, son, you could go ahead and keep it running, get money, do whatever you need to do. Usually it's that type of situation. Because what kind of man is just going to give a man a phone with a bunch of women in it, which you ain't connect him to none of these women. You don't know them women from paint. This person could be walking into a whole setup. If a person gave you a number, said just call it. All right, cool. That's one person. Your man probably did it. Yo, son, you could call Shorty. You called Shorty. Shorty probably clicked and she was just on, I mean, like on that vibe. Okay. You think that you're going to be able to take that phone from that guy and call all the girls that's in there? You're going to look weird as hell trying to explain yourself of whatever the hell's going on. That shit is weird. I understand that you're American in another country, so people are going to accept you. That shit is still weird. It doesn't take away from that. What kind of man would think that? It's cool. Besides a man that thinks of women like friends, and he met women like girls like friends, because allegedly they probably getting a soccer cleat running off up in their ass, allegedly. I run jokes. I'm just a comedian, so I don't mean that personally towards Skylar. Just I'm just saying. Right? Think about that. What type of man? How? You gonna say, yo, son, line me up, yo, plug me in. Yo, not tell Shorty, because you ain't with the bullshit. Tell Shorty, Is you not gonna say tell Shorty, Keep it real. Keep it real. You gonna say that, bro. Let's just let him finish to say it, because this is how my mind is already going to a place. Let's see if his words just continue to further that road, that trail where my mind's already at. Let's just see. Okay, let's just see. Let's just give him a break, y'all, and let's just see what the hell is reality. Okay, cool.
There's probably at least 500 good girls in here, country girls, family girls in this phone. And you literally, to be honest with you, you literally do not have to do anything. You can just set this bad boy.
Country girls, family girls. How do you know that there are 500 girls? You met 500 women in your life right now, if you ever did. You could tell me that 500 of those women that you met in any country, America, anywhere, bro, they're family girls. Oh, you know all the girls you meet in his family girls. He's selling you something. The shit, he's selling you a setup. Do not go for this ploy. Do not. Young man, if you are listening to me, abort mission. Abort mission. Be Tom Cruise. Do not do the last Mission Impossible. This nigga keep doing them shits, man. Tom, chill, Thomas. Do not be like Tom Cruise and try to do the last Mission Impossible. You don't have to do it, bruh. You don't have to do it. Back away from the Borton. Back away from the Borton passes, homie.
And just wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you're going to get messages of ladies that want to see you. So you're going
to wake up in the morning and get messages of ladies that want to see you. Why they want to see you? No, they supposed to want to see him, right? So why they want to see you? Unless this is how he was allegedly connecting men with women while he was out there too, because it seems like this is what people is into. They into getting women, and this is what I'm alleging. This is allegedly, but we're just breaking down this video. So I'm not saying what I know from facts or nothing, but let's just how he's speaking. It seems like this is a phone, because if you was pimping in the streets, bro, listen to me. If you was pimping and you had a phone with all the women on it, right? You could give this to a person and say, yo, you got the phone with all the shorties on there. So if you meet a John, you could just link them with the shorties, right or wrong? Yeah. Why would the women want to be with you all of a sudden? How do you know that these women like you? These women supposed to be beautiful women too. How you know that these women, wholesome women, beautiful women, family women, how you know that they're gonna like you? You could be a complete weirdo when you go there and stay at his place. How does he know this? How is he so sure about this? Unless these women is bops, sloppy tops type chicks, right? And they with the shits. These women gotta be with the shits. That's the only way, bro. And more times or less in a country, people be with the shits. People are living in third world countries, impoverished, poverty, all types of stuff like that. People want a way out, see you as not only American, but as a foreigner as well. See what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. A lot of people want us to marry them. That's what they're doing a lot of stuff for. They want us to marry them so that they can have an access to get out of their country if need be. Don't get that part twisted. Do not get that part twisted.
They get access to the Fernando phone.
Fernando for my ass.
I actually went to the casino in Arizona a couple of days ago, and I did a little post letting the ladies know, hey, if I win some money, I'm gonna buy y'all all an iPhone. It went crazy up in there. But
look at this. He said, I was in Arizona. He's saying it's like cocky, like I was in Arizona. Look at it, bro. He's saying it's cocky, bro. What, that shit sounded weird.
In there. But
look,
like I said, I win some money, I'm gonna buy y'all all an iPhone. I did a little post.
Look how he got his neck up. I got a little post. That means he's confident in what he's about to tell you. Posture, body language, not just what people are saying. You got to watch people's eyes, watch people's body movements. This is how you learn what people are saying. Everything that's being said is 80% of it is nonverbal. Probably 20% if you want to give it that much. What people are saying is not that high of a percentage. That's just the external stuff. The more things that people are saying is nonverbal. Look how confident he is. Okay, listen.
Letting the ladies know, hey, if I win some money, I'm gonna buy y'all all an iPhone. It went crazy up in there. But like I said, I'm no longer going to Brazil.
Okay. If he wins some money, he's gonna buy y'all all an iPhone. Grift again. Okay, you're gonna buy them an iPhone. Okay, so this is a bunch of women that came for what they came for. They didn't come to meet people. They didn't come to get set up with some man that's gonna harass them and be blinging down their phone and stalking down their lines or blowing up their DMs. That's not what they signed up for. If some of these women came to your phone for that reason or signed up for that reason, then you could say that. But look what he also, because these people keep talking. What do you mean? You conflating two things. Why are you even mixing up that with this? You said you met a bunch of baddies, wholesome girls that's from Brazil that you met, right? That's there. Why are you talking about some women that's in America in Arizona that you met while you did some posts while you've been in Arizona? Whatever. Why are you even mentioning that? Why are you mentioning that? Because you're going to buy all the women in Brazil an iPhone. Not nobody in America. Brazil, bro. People fiending for a phone. This is what y'all running around doing. Buy a bitch an iPhone. I buy you an iPhone. You want to come back with me giving an iPhone. You probably buy mad iPhones and shit and just give a girl an iPhone or some shit like that. And you getting actual favors and shit like that. I don't know. Some, but it's just weird. It just seems like you're selling something. It just seems like a goddamn grift. What is it, bro? What is it?
So you're going to get access to the Fernando phone. And like I said, I upgraded. I had a iPhone 12 Pro. You're going to get the iPhone 17 Pro Max Fernando phone, the upgraded version. Okay. So like I said, no more Rio. The block is too hot. Okay.
So why you care about anybody sleeping on them damn beds? What you care about that for? Let go of the place then. What do you care? What you leasing it? Or is it a condo? Do you own it to be able to lease it? Does the owner know or the landlord know that you're letting other people stay in the place and all this other stuff? What is the stipulations, agreements in Empanada or whatever he said he was at? I don't know. The only word I ever heard like that was empanada. So that's how I know the word sounded like that. It's some empanita type shit.
Don Banks got the keys to the city. I'm an old dog. I'm retired. I said, look, I don't want to deal with any more of this stress. So I'm in my mama's basement right now. Like I said, looking for a house. Gonna do some traveling around the US. Speaking of which, this is a subject for another video, and you guys tell me what you think. We went to the casino in Arizona, in Phoenix. They had a couple of foldables in there. Maybe, and this is from a guy that is coming from Rio. We were walking around the casino, me and my brother, and we was like, I wasn't blown away. Okay, I wasn't blown away like I am when I'm in Brazil walking the beach, but I wasn't disappointed either. So if any of you bros are in Phoenix right now, please let me know if what I saw was a mirage.
Now it looked like, now since he's back in America now, because you know people ain't jacking his ass. You done been out there. You ain't been wanting nobody from America. You ain't been wanting women here. You ain't been wanting nobody. People that do some things for people that got subscribers, followings, and clout. So we get that part. So let's separate that off the table. Right? But now you're going to say, in Phoenix, yo, I ain't going to say I was blown away like Brazil, but so America's not that bad after all, huh? So you got baddies here as well. But your eyes deceived you because you don't know what a baddie looks like, obviously. So you need some niggas in a chat, some incel motherfucker, some person who never seen a chick but online probably to tell you that there's some chicks in Phoenix. I ain't never been to Phoenix. I know it's some baddies in Phoenix. What are you talking about? You been to Phoenix? Nope. It's hot too. You know some baddies out there. Stop. Right? You know some baddies out there. Skylar, sad work with you, bro. You just all over the place. Just gave yourself all the way up. You don't care about the passport, bro. You don't care about nothing. The same thing that you've been preaching, practicing. You still reaching out towards people. You still got grifts going. You're talking about you just the other day gave up some phones, or you was soliciting some phones to some people. So this is some of the people that's gonna be in this in this phone. So once you're American and I got a little couple of dollars, then I can make something happen, obviously. But it seems like a setup. And it seems like Floyd over here, where he at? It seems like Floyd over here was caught up into some of the same kind of things. Barring the children thing, but I'm saying he still was in that type of activity. They say he was putting together plays, ride shares, whatever the case, allegedly, that he was connecting dots with people and financiers or whatever the case was going on, people's financing or whatever was going on with that whole play, bro. So is this the bigger play? Not just people out there and they want to grift, not just they out there and they want to get some dollars and some donations and some cash apps and some PayPals. Is they out there meeting these women, and then after you busting these women or whatever the case may be, is you now soliciting these women and to other people? Are you trafficking women now locally in Brazil or in these countries? This is a bigger question. Floyd is the poster boy of the passport bro now, not Auston Holleman. But they will be looking into his ass and all of yours. Pause that. But they will be looking into y'all, bro. They will be. Every country will be looking into you guys. Why? And your content speaks for itself. So you could think you could wipe everything away. Your content speaks for itself. The things that you talk about, the things that you're showing online. And none of y'all preaching marriage and you could come to a country and really getting into the culture and really, really doing shit for real. And you really getting into the history of these countries. A lot of y'all are there. You're only talking about women. You're only talking about that. You're only selling a dream to some guys that may be behind their computer desk, behind their computer screen. They may be a little quirky. Maybe some of them nerdy or whatever you may deem them to be. Maybe they're a little less confident, shy, whatever it is. And maybe they can't approach women or don't know the right routes to go about it. So you're selling a dream. You're selling a dream. All of you are selling a dream. All of you. So if you are a different one in that lane of all of this red pill, because it's all a byproduct of the manosphere. But if you are that person that's red pill, I mean this person that's like this in his passport bro lane, then speak now or forever hold your peace. Because once again, Floyd is the billboard to every country right now around the world. That you got people that is exploitation traveling to your country from a big country like America or these big foreign countries like the UK or Canada, these bigger countries, and you are going to third world countries to take advantage of poor and needy women. This is what they are doing, and you cannot say that this is not what these men are doing. That is the whole grift. That's why niggas like Floyd. He's like, listen, I don't care. I got a passport. I have a passport. What are you talking about? I have a passport. I have one. I am the man because I have this. I'm not the man because I have that. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been had that. I've been flying around. How does that make me the man, bro? In some ways, okay, yeah, you could say that because you're American and this means something. Don't get it twisted. This passport is one of the realest on earth. So I understand it. But some things go to our head because look, you done took your passport and you done went where? Where did you go? Right to damn jail. Right to jail, bro. And I got stamps on my shit, as you can see. Stamps. We stamped up. Oh, yeah, we stamped up. Come on. What is it really about? Don't fall for the grift. Don't fall for the okie doke. Do not. I'm telling you, do not. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all make sure that y'all notified when we drop new content. Y'all make sure. Unsubscribe, subscribe back to Uda On Go. Hit notification bells on to all. I've been quiet for a little minute, but I'm back doing my topics, my trending topics. I'm about to get back into a lot of different things that I'm into, but I'm going to see where the support's at. And my support don't come in a monetary form. Anybody that have known me online know that that's not how I preach it. You know what I'm saying? You can support by subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, doing the real things. Tell a friend, bro. Tell a friend, tell a friend. And to all that have supported my channel and that do support my channel monetarily, I appreciate that. And you shock me every time any of you do, even if it was a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Any of you, because I don't ask for stuff. So most definitely, it just most definitely is a real feeling. You know what I mean? To have. So I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? You have real people in the real world that won't show you that type of love. So I do appreciate all the love that people have showed me, all throughout, even through as a Diddy child. Y'all supported me and stuff too. So I appreciate every single one of you. All right? But real people is going to be like that. They're not going to be politicking for your purse. You know what I'm saying? Pushing for your pockets, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be your friend is to be your friend. And if you look out, you look out. Like if you're my friend, I'll just look out for you. Or if I'm one of those people, if you're one of those people that I looked out for, then you know that we were just cool and it was just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about, you know what I mean? It ain't about nothing. So y'all help somebody today. Everybody help somebody today. You know what I mean? If you're a man listening to my voice, help a younger guy to maybe not get into some of the things that you've gone through. Or, you know what I mean? Just to maybe avoid some of those roads. And if you're a woman that's listening to my voice, you help a younger woman to maybe avoid some of the things that you went through, maybe dealing with some kind of man or whatever the case, you know what I mean, that women talk to younger women about. Help a young woman, you know what I'm saying? That either one of us, we might not get accredited for the help that we would give this person. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be a family member, even better if it's not. And but this is how we start to get back everything that we think we lost, piece by piece, day by day, and one young person at a time. So we all can make our impact by us just helping a young person at a time. We ain't got to be having a whole rally and stuff. Us just making our little impact, because young people also impact young people. And we know that babies and kids learn the most from kids. You can tell a kid 1 + 1 is 2. This is blue. This is red. They get around a kid, a little kid that's their age, they a little smaller. Now they know blue, red, 1, 2, 3. They know it all because kids learn from kids in a different way. You know what I mean? So all we got to do is sharpen some of our kids, and I think we'll be good. I mean, I think we'll be good. So Uda. Always on go. God is great. 7 in any one of my chats for God and Jesus. God and Jesus is great all the time. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas turn shooters. All my